force them to make the foul shots under pressure.
Nunn hits the free throw line jump. And Milwaukee with some good looks from downtown there. They're now 0 of 7 from 3 as Dragic flips it in.
Your confidence.
Hero into the game off the bench for Miami, finding Dedmon for the finish plus the foul. Shot clock fading.
Right now, in the half-court game, Milwaukee's defense has picked up tremendously in this quarter. Played with the Knicks. This was a great place for him to land.
Nunn buries the 3 as Dragic hit the hardwood. Butler gives it up, gets it back, puts up a 3, and hits. Robinson got space and connects on a 3. Holiday comes up with a steal, but then threw it back to Adebayo, who finished. Adebayo leans in, hits the back tap, lands with Ariza in Miami.
Got an advantage here now.
And Butler looking to take advantage of the 3-on-2. He does. Saw the reaction from Mike Budenholzer, heard the reaction from the crowd. They saw a replay which showed there may not have been contact underneath against Middleton as Ariza lays it. 17 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 assists for Antetokounmpo. Butler guarded by Giannis. Out to Robinson. On a deep 3.
They've made a comeback here in about the last 8 to 10 minutes.
Butler in the corner, knocks down a 3. On the ESPN family of networks today. Dragic picks the pocket of Connaughton. Stops on a dime and gets it back now. Here's Dedmon with a runway. Good movement. Dragic alone. Cut it. Adebayo alone for his 5th rebound.
Not a big key right now for Miami. He's doing what you're doing now. Hold him to 1 shot.
Waiting. 2 seconds left. Butler for the tie. Lays it in. Jimmy buckets. Clutch time indeed. We have overtime in game 1.
Now that was big time. That was, we have nothing, and we throw the ball across the court. And when Butler catches it, he came off that baseline screen, but he didn't have anything. Giannis is on him here right now. He checks the clock, and he makes his move right there. Absolutely great, because he got the shoulder ahead of Giannis right there, and he had the presence to play the glass.
Butler, hounded by Holiday. Gives it up to Robinson. Quick. Robinson gives it up. Back to Butler, a 3. No. Back tap. Ariza gives it up to Dragic. He got it.
And Miami has started 0-3 so far. It's Butler grinding inside. And he got it to go. Jimmy Butler hitting. He averages 21 a game, but had 17. Rebound by Ariza. Here comes Miami again. And inside, Butler shoving away the backpedaling defense with a thrashing move inside on Middleton.
Odd angles.
He does.
But he's able to square his shoulders.
Dedmon again with a 3, and the veteran puts it up and through. 6 of 21. Dragic hits another.
Oh, nice steal here by Nunn.
And he got it to go with a nice jam inside as Holiday tried to come back. Hero off a screen by Adebayo will drive and feed, and Bam has got it and twists inside. But look at all the white jerseys around him. No breathing space, suffocating, but got it to go with a nice move. Adebayo. 15 minutes of basketball. They've hit 11 three-point shots. They've hoisted it up 18 times. Iguodala. He got it with a nice spinner.
A little bit of this when he was with Pop in San Antonio, right, Kevin?
I don't know if we saw this.
No,
we saw
at times we saw this.
Here comes Forbes. Dedmon's got it on the fly. Under 4 to go here in the second quarter. I'm assuming you've been in games like this where you've just been pulverized in a half. That's a 3 by Duncan Robinson, and you've kind of touched on it. What your thought process tries to grab it and collects it in the corner. Back to Robinson. This is a 3, and he's hit 2 in a row from distance for Mike. Winning in overtime on Saturday by 2. Butler sent it to overtime. Middleton won it. and Jimmy puts it up and through. Saying the one thing that stands out about Holiday, his strength, his physicality.
And that shows up at both ends, because not only can he post you most guards up at the offensive,
Wasted time and no wasted movement.
it just puts a little bit more pressure on that game 3 in Miami, though, going down 0-2.
Adebayo will can one from outside.
And this is going to allow Milwaukee to get some rest, as well as Miami. They're not going to play the whole fourth quarter.
Good pass by Butler, and Adebayo cutting off that. And there's Reggie's favorite, Dwayne Dedmon, who lassos that loose ball inside. Here's Duncan Robinson, got the screen and misses the three. Dedmon flying out of the rafters and puts it up in it. Lopez has got him trapped in the corner. Dedmon tries to get the ball. Bodies on the floor, gains a twister, and Butler will tap it in his own. And Dedmon off the bench with 17. Dwayne Dedmon into a couple and kicks it back out. Dragic the three. Going the other way. And Giannis now at 29. Dragic will sneak the other way, and he'll get 2. Got that last three-pointer for the Miami Heat, and the other way they bring Achua. Look at him with a little Euro step and takes it up and through.
Game 1, I mean, they were incredible. Made 23 pointers in that game and still lost, but getting out, getting some pace to their game, and Adebayo getting started.
And back come the Heat. In December, it was a 47-point blowout win for the Bucks on his first attempt. Game 2, he was 6 of 9 from downtown. Butler pulls it up for the jumper. Able to hit.
And that was important. Tyler Hero had yet to make a 2-point field goal in this series.
So the Bucks now lead by 10. Miami is now 5 for 21 from the field. Here's Holiday right on target up again. Holiday cannot hit. Tucker is there. He's off, but it's Portis. 33%. Miami 6 for 25. That's just 24% shooting. Nice move by Nunn.
Falls down. Just go to the hole. Don't settle for a jump shot.
Oh, nice move by Butler.
Move on to the next possession.
Dragic gets inside, spins his way, and scores.
And crap from Robinson had for those dribble handoffs, and the Bucks have done a great job of guarding him. And beautiful pass right there. Basketball. They're not shooting the ball well. Their defense has been elite. But if they can just put together a few possessions, get on a little run here as Jimmy Butler.
And have showed no signs.
No sense of urgency, just no confidence, and give a lot of credit to the defense of Milwaukee. But right there, great pick and roll action.
Wanted the trade and ends up with the Heat. Here's Hero into the paint for the fade. Yes.
And that was
Furious here in the second half for the Bucks. Overall 12 for 30 from downtown. Adebayo, played by Portis. Series of fakes and puts it down. Here's Dragic in a foot race. Miami fans thought there should have been a foul on Tucker. Here's Dragic. Hits the three. Ball back to the Heat. Adebayo. Bielitsa feeling it and hits another three. Butler on the hop to Adebayo, and he's able to dribble.
Total team effort. No one has really stood out on the offensive end. Collective on offense and defense.
Hero using the pick and is able to drive it. Bielitsa.
Ball handling duties when they're on the floor together. There's a nice lead for Bam Adebayo, who starts the scoring today. Well, so far in this series, as the Heat get a turnover, Dragic in transition all the way, scores it with a strong hand, the left hand.
We went into a little 2-3 zone. Milwaukee was able to recognize that, kind of use the pick up top to free Holiday for an open 2.
Mike Budenholzer prior to what was called a travel for Drew Holiday, and now Miami up 7 with the ball. Ariza's had the hot hand. That's a matchup they want to exploit with Bryn Forbes defensively. And Ariza keeps cashing him.
Kind of playing peekaboo on the baseline at the last minute, able to catch and finish.
Butler playmaking. Hero with the left hand. Pretty finish.
Did it in the first quarter. Bam had trouble in the first quarter. Turned it over 3 times, but makes that jump shot. Second score for Adam.
The fatigue is going to be on the floor, and particularly on the offensive end of the court.
Brooke Lopez back on the floor as that rim protect.
So probably thinking about it instead of letting it fly.
Andre Iguodala showing some young legs. Turn it over once again. That's their 5th turnover. That sets up a 3-point try, and that one is true. To 7 points. Kendrick Nunn with the right hand ends up with the left hand, and
Season 1.
deadly 3-point shooter for the Bucks. Here's Jimmy Butler. Nice little up and under move on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, well, Giannis may be 0 for 6 from the field, but he does have 6 dimes so far. Speaking about the dime.
Well, this game's got some life. You can hear this big crowd. They're ready to roar. Tyler Hero.
Hold it in San Antonio. I'm finding a great place there in Milwaukee.
Adebayo gives it back to Jimmy Butler, who hits another little mid-range jumper. Miami fighting for their playoff lives here today. There's another mid-range, and it's followed by Adebayo. Adebayo will step in. There's a mid-range, and that one's good.
To make up for it in the second half of the game.
Dragic working on a screen from Adebayo. Gives it right back to him. The old pick and roll.
These games where Miami has been right there in the balance, you see Nunn pull up and knock down a much-needed 3.
Heat down 9. Chance at the last shot. Dragic. A 3 is good.
Beauty about, again, this makeup of this Milwaukee roster is that Giannis doesn't have to be pressed. You see Dragic get to the basket. Love the reverse.
Big possession for Miami. Dragic and Nunn run together here. Butler down in the corner. Nunn got off late in the third, and he stays hot. Plus 11 in that category. And 23 second chance points. Plus 16 in that category as Butler
converted.
Butler finds Iguodala for 3 on its way, and it's good.
Small forward perspective to complement Bam and Jimmy Butler. I know that Pat Riley.
Achua on the receiving end from Gabe. Story this year, 2021 redemption for the Bucks. After being eliminated by the Heat, they sweep Miami. First time.